super heavyweight over 92 kgs, and two big hitters. Salcedo representing Colombia in the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo. Judges from Ireland, Japan, Germany, Estonia, and Kazakhstan for this one. And this really is the big boys coming into play. Nigel Paul from Trinidad and Tobago in the red. Referee Kim Jong-jin from Korea. The winner of this contest will take on Marcelo Nunez from Paraguay in the quarterfinals, but these are two big names. One of them must fall the heavier, but also the bigger hitter. Salcedo just trying to use a little bit of additional mobility to get in and avoid the big clumping hooks, big right that Nigel Paul has got. At the moment he's using the jab to try to get into space, and look at that Salcedo. Terrific early onslaught from Salcedo, but there's the response from Nigel Paul. Been looking forward to this bout ever since I saw it on the scorecard. Salcedo backed into the corner. He wants to avoid that. Paul, proper big hitter. Better boxing from Salcedo. Into the arm. That won't hurt the Trinidad and Tobago fighter. Yeah, good covering from Nigel Paul. Salcedo in the blue, looking fit, really well tuned, wants to go one better than 4 years ago in the Pan American Games. Right, as we expected, it's not that super heavyweight contest. Paul tries to get through. That big right is his big shot. Minute to go in the first. Salcedo trying to get on the inside. Paul in the clinch, stronger, making life very difficult, and that is tiring in its own right for both men. It just saps the energy out of you when you're in clinches like that. I think referee Kim is quite right there to say to Nigel Paul, stop that. I know what you're doing. And Salcedo has to push the big man away. Good response, big right coming in for the first time from Nigel Paul. 20 seconds, the end of this first. Salcedo probably landed the better punches. Probably just edged this first round, but Paul trying to end it with a big onslaught right at the end, and at the end of the first round, Nigel Paul lumbers back to his corner. Salcedo a little bit of a jig, but he had to work very hard there. They were, I thought, point scoring, but to be fair, Nigel Paul looks like he's defended up and covered up pretty well on most of those. That one's got through around the outside of the glove. And his hands are up there, preventing any big contact coming in from the big Trinidad and Tobago super heavyweight. That's a good left. That will count for points. I've got this one just with Salcedo. Everybody else agrees with me. I'm very relieved to hear. Paul trying to work on the outside. Being helped by the clinch. Good body work. Paul in 2021 was the first boxer from the Caribbean to win a world medal at the World Championships, so he can definitely box. He's put on a bit of weight since then. Salcedo much happier to be boxing. Invited Paul in and then was able to dance his way out. 31-year-old, 6'3", 102 kg, coming into this. He's got South American Games gold to his name, Pan American Games silver. That's where he doesn't want to be. Doesn't want to get caught up in the corner. Doesn't want to be on the receiving end of any of these sledgehammer blows from Nigel Paul. Doesn't want to get back out into the middle of the ring, but it's hard work to get out into the middle. And he covers up nicely. Launches his own assault when there's space. That's better. That's when Salcedo was looking at his best. Good combination. A lot of points being accumulated there by Salcedo. Oh, that was close to being a big knockout opportunity. 20 seconds in the second. Nigel Paul needs something pretty big in these final 20 seconds. Salcedo gets himself out of the corner. And good work on the inside from Salcedo. The Paul's caught him with a couple of decent hits. And again, it looks like the boxer has got the better of the brawler. Just manages to get through the defense there of Paul. That one does get through. And then once he's got in, he's quickly out of range of Nigel Paul. Unanimous first round, unanimous. Ooh, 4 out of the 5 in the second round. The Estonian judge has given that one to Nigel Paul. So he's got them all square at 19 points apiece after 2. But the other 4 judges all have him in front. Which I think is probably a fair reflection. Final round. Now for the second time, referee Kim has had a word with Salcedo. And now you can see that the Colombian Cristian Salcedo very, very confident in his own ability to defend and to see where the punches are going to come from. The Trinidad and Tobago big man. Paul looking a little bit fatigued now. 1 minute gone in the third. Needs a big finish, Nigel Paul. Salcedo happy to move the big man around the around the ring. Nice counter from Salcedo. And he's seeing all of the big shots that Paul is attempting. And it's the Trinidad and Tobago fighter who was called, and he was caught by a swinging right hook around the outside of the gloves. Salcedo, a minute just to stay out of trouble, to earn himself a place in the next round, where he'll take on Marcelo Nunez from Paraguay. In 5 days' time. Ooh, Paul wasn't far away there. Salcedo had to just make sure he made evasive action. That's the big right. It could come out any time. The lace has come undone for the Colombian, or maybe something on the sole of his foot. 30 seconds. Happy to use his mobility. And don't be caught by a late sucker punch. 10 seconds for Salcedo to confirm his place in the quarterfinals. Nigel Paul gave it his best. Couldn't land the big shot that he really needs to. And the boxer has beaten the brawler. Whether or not it's unanimous points, I'm not sure. It's certainly a convincing performance and a convincing victory for Cristian Salcedo of Colombia. So the silver medalist 4 years ago safely negotiates the first hurdle that he's got. The 34-year-old Paul, can't be too many major games left for him. And to his credit, he's given that one a real go. Has already qualified for the Olympics once, back in Rio. But he's now at the tail end of his career and out in the elimination stages of the super heavyweight contest. Cristian Salcedo picks up the points victory. Effectively stayed out of trouble. First round was the one where he had most difficulty. Nigel Paul knew that he had to make an impact early on, but this is a good boxer, well put together, very, very fit. It's a unanimous points decision. So he's won all 5 judges' plaudits in the final round. Here's some of the action. Salcedo in the blue from Colombia. Good boxer, made sure he stayed out of trouble. Covered up and then was able to counter. Picked up regular points. And if he wasn't covering, he was certainly able to take evasive action from the lumbering Paul. That was the nearest the Paul got. That was a big right. And Salcedo only just got out of the way. But once that danger was negotiated, there was only ever going to be one winner, and that's the man. Cristian Salcedo through to the quarterfinals.